Joining us for more on this is Moshe Lander, economics professor at Concordia University. Moshe, always a pleasure to have you on days like this when we're talking about inflation, because it's something that Canadians across the country, of course, watching very closely, especially the Bank of Canada. Were you surprised to see inflation tick up in July to 3.3%?
Tick up? No. Tick up as much as it did? Yes. I think that the general consensus was that inflation was going to go up from maybe 2.8 to 3.0. 3.3 is a little bit more than what was expected. So I don't know that it's necessarily bad news for the Bank of Canada, but I think it's bad news for Canadians.
Let's talk about this and why it went up so much. Let's talk about some of the biggest factors that were the drivers.
So part of it is just in the way that inflation is measured. So what you do is you look over the last 12 months and see in a basket of goods and services, how has that basket evolved? But the thing is that gasoline, which of course is in the basket of goods and services, had a big movement between June and July last year. And so when you look at June to this June, it made it look like gasoline prices were falling. But if you look at from July to July, it looks like gasoline prices are rising, or at least not falling as much. And so that's actually a factor in the story here. So it's a bit of an illusion as to what exactly happened in July. And it's partly a measurement problem. But the usual culprits of supply chain issues, fast rising grocery prices, and disruptions continue to play a role in this number.
Are you concerned about the emphasis that was put on higher mortgage rates because of higher interest rates?
Yes and no. I mean, the fact is that interest rates were at record lows 18 months ago, right? So we are talking about that interest rates are now at 20-year highs, and probably the reality is that they should be somewhere in between these two extremes. But inevitably, interest rates were going to rise from record lows. And so at some point, whenever that happened, it was going to lead to the illusion that there is inflation coming from that part of the basket. It had to happen eventually. I think it's surprised Canadians just how fast and how much it's changed, though.
Right. And so, what does this all tell you about the impact that the Bank of Canada's interest rate hikes have been having and the state of the overall economy?
Yeah, so Lois, I think that one of the concerns that Canadians have is that they see the Bank of Canada make an announcement that interest rates are going up, and then we get this news saying, but inflation went up. And so Canadians get frustrated saying, wait a second, are they doing their job or not? When you increase interest rates, it takes about 12 to 18 months before that works its way through the economy. And so when the Bank of Canada was increasing interest rates just a couple of months ago, we need 12 to 18 months from that time to see the full impact on the economy. I think the reality is that the interest rate increases last year are having their effect. We're going to see at the beginning of September, we'll probably talk then, that GDP has slowed. We might actually be entering into a recession if we're not already inside one. And so part of that is because of those higher interest rates. And it's taking some of the demand out of the economy. And that's helped to bring inflation from above 8%, where it was a year ago, to around 3% where it is right now.
Oh, you just said the dreaded R word recession, Moshe. I do wonder what that's going to mean come September when we are expecting to hear from the Bank of Canada on its next rate decision.
Yeah, so I think that they're going to take today's data and they're going to take that GDP data and they're probably going to use them to cancel each other out and say, all right, let's get out of the September meeting without a surprise Labor Day increase. Their next meeting, though, will come around Thanksgiving. And so with a little bit more data, they're going to see which one of these two effects is outweighing the other. I have a feeling that the slowing economy is probably going to be the bigger one. And so while we might not see interest rate decreases, we're probably not going to see any interest rate increases for the next little while unless something really comes out of nowhere to suggest that this number is an anomaly and we're actually going to start trending up again.